Hey guys, this is Caffeine Gaming, and welcome back to reading Skyrim's books. This is Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 2 by Mankar Camoran. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations, where the slaves of Malbiage that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king Maztiak, which the Xerxes Mysterium calls the Arcan. Maztiak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichor, screaming, "Let all know free will, and do as they will." Our coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his book of razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. Swain too well traveled to shatter of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The spear of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous. And as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to earth and earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one, I call you dragon as brother and king. Tides of Dreg, 7 and 7, draught of oil, 1 and 1, circles drawn by wet debilities, 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may, a blood watched by blackbirds, hearth fire first. Incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured be who finally goes unrecorded. Recorded the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel. Enslaved all the children of the Uberus as it is. And that's it for book 2. We're going to go ahead and continue into Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, book 3 by Mankar Camoran. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother Noviots, and by its apex one can be as he will. More, be as he was and yet changed for all else on that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oath-breakers beware, for the traitors run through the Nymic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of etherical labyrinth, which is arena, which by yet deny of oathbound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers, the skin of gold. Scarab be Arbex. Woe to the oath-breakers. Of the skin of gold, the Xerxes Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra who would know no other planets. Whereby the words of late Lord Dagon instructs us to destroy these faithless. Eat or bleed dry, and gone forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the path of Godhead at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which made them delay. Know them as the Minmoli. Every new limb is paid for by the underknown. See, brother, and give not more to the Hydra. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you are in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spell light you read this by will become gateways for the traitors I have mentioned. Scorn them and fear not. Call them names, call out their base natures. I, the Mankor of stars, am with you, and I come to take you to my paradise, where the tower traders shall hang on glass racks until they smile with new revolution. That is your ward against the Minmoli. They run blue, through noise, and shine only when the earth trembles with the eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them, go! Grat kor manem, God is come. Numi mora, num dale menem. Once you walk in the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than the first once. Unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the fourth key. Understand laws of the architecture will fall away like heat. First tower dictate, render the mutant bound where he may do no more harm. As god of the mundus, alike shall be his progeny, split from their divine sparks. We are 8 times 8 exarchs. Let the home of Padome see us as sole exit. Chim, those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once jungled. He that enters paradise enters his own mother. A alumna Ruma, the herbius, endeth in all ways. Endeth we seek through our dawn, all endeth. Falter now and become one with the wayside orphans that feed me. Follow and I shall adore you from the inside. My first daughter ran from the Dagonite road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread and made another, which learned, and I love that one, and blackbirds formed her twin behind all time. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Wear it to see by and add its light to paradise. And that's it for the Mythic Dawn Commentaries Volume 2 and 3. I have no idea what they are talking about. You don't learn too much about this in Oblivion, except for the Mythic Dawn worship Lord Dagon, so hopefully you take something from that, because I certainly didn't. I will see you guys next time where we read Mythic Dawn Commentaries 4.